This video will demonstrate a quick search using American Factfinder. American Factfinder lets us search for data from the U.S. Census Bureau. It includes data from the decennial census, which is done every 10 years, on the people and housing of the United States. It also includes data from the economic census, which is conducted every 5 years. And in addition, it includes data from surveys, which are estimates that are done every year. So they're a little more current, but not as complete as some of the census data. So we're going to go in and do a simple search looking for information on children in Dunn County in Wisconsin as our example. There are a lot of ways you can search the census data using Factfinder, but we're just going to use one method here. So I'm going to start over in the left-hand corner over here. What we want to do is fill this selection box with the criteria that we want for our search. So we want to find tables of data that include certain criteria. So we'll fill that box by using some of these options below it. We'll start out by looking at topics. And when I click on it, it gives me some options. What kind of topics do I want? And I'm thinking about children, so they're going to be under people. I'll click to expand the children option, and not sure which one of these to choose, but I'm going to go with age group because I'm looking for people as defined by an age group, and there we have an option for children. So I'm going to click on that, and you'll notice that it took that option and put it in my selection box there. We have children. If I wanted to remove it, I could click that red X, but we're going to leave it there. Now I'm interested in children not throughout the U.S. at this point, but I really want to look within a county in Wisconsin. So I'm going to go down to the geographies box here and click there. And it opens for me another search box where I can identify the criteria I'm interested in. And if I look down here, first thing it asks me is which geographic type am I interested in? And as I look through there, I could look for a particular state. I could look for a county, but that would require going through 6,000 of them. So what I'm going to select is I want to look within a state. So I'm going to expand that a little bit. It takes a few seconds sometimes. See, it's loading. But within the state, then it lets me select the state I'm interested in. So I'll scroll down to the bottom and find Wisconsin. Click on that. And then within Wisconsin, it gives me all these options of different areas within Wisconsin that I can select, subdivisions. So let's say I want to look within a county. So I can expand that one. And it gives me the counties in Wisconsin to select from. I will select Dunn County. And when I've done that, you'll notice that it populates this right-hand side of the box with my options. I can search for data for all of Dunn County, or it shows me the locations within Dunn County, so I can get down to small villages and that kind of thing. Just keep in mind that as you select your geography, the smaller the geography that you select, the geographical area, the less data that's going to be available. That may be because they don't collect all data at the smallest geographical divisions. And sometimes it's because not all of the data is yet processed from the last census. So for our purposes, let's just look at all of Dunn County. I'll click on that box, and then I get the option to add it to my selections. And you'll see it added it up here next to children. I have Dunn County. So I'm going to close my little search box here. And what I'm left with here is a list of the tables that have data that contain some sort of data on children for Dunn County. And I can kind of look through those titles of tables and click on some to see what they contain. You'll notice that some are from the decennial census, some are from this ACS, talks about the American Community Survey, that's that annual survey. So they come from different census products. So let's say I'm interested in looking at children characteristics, 5-year estimates. I can click on that, and it brings up the table with the data specifically for Dunn County, and each table is going to have different data, so you might want to play around and explore some of these tables to see what kind of data they will provide that will be useful to you in your research.